A battle over athletics. Just hours ago in Tallahassee, lawyers for Florida State University and the Atlantic Coast Conference met in court. The outcome could lead to FSU leaving the conference for good. As 10 Tampa Bay's Miguel Octavio explains, the school is accusing the ACC of mismanaging its media rights and imposing a large amount of money to leave.
Carolina, Florida State says it has to pay more than $500 million to leave the conference. Its board of trustees says this was not a direct reaction to being left out of the college football playoff despite that undefeated record, but it gave them more reason to sue.
I appreciate all of you being here.
With that, a judge Tuesday denied a motion to halt Florida State's lawsuit. Lawyers for FSU argue the Atlantic Coast Conference is snubbing them through a bad deal and money.
The only value to them is that Florida is deprived of them.
Depriving them, they say, through the ACC's deal with ESPN through what's called the Grant of Rights. The contract, FSU says, also violates antitrust laws.
It is a simple math problem.
Conferences like the Big Ten and SEC make almost double the annual distribution to the ACC.
Well, there's two ways to think about it. A deal is a deal is a deal, but is this a good deal?
Attorney Edward Reyes in Tampa is not involved in the case.
So it's not an issue whether they want to leave. We know that already. Is it reasonable that they can leave, even though it may state it in the contract that they're overcharging to exit?
He expects FSU will leave the ACC before 2036 when the contract expires. Question is, how much must they pay?
They can't cut a deal so sweet that other people want to jump ship.
The ACC is also filing suit, arguing this is a breach of contract.
It was an action to protect its rights under the contract.
Now, recently, the judge in North Carolina refused to dismiss the ACC's lawsuit there. The case is being watched as other college football teams are moving to other conferences like the SEC and the Big Ten. In studio, Miguel Octavio, 10 Tampa Bay.
A hearing from the conference to dismiss Florida State's case takes place April 22nd. In the last month, Clemson University also joined Florida State in suing the ACC for similar reasons.